Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rowan Roulette. I'm your host, Chris Taylor, and the special thing about today's episode is that there is absolutely nothing special about it. We are going back to classic, great debate format, which means there are going to be 3 rounds. Rounds 1 and 2, we'll have 2 different groups of contestants. They are going to debate, and the winners from rounds 1 and 2 will go on to round 3 to debate for the grand prize of 1, possibly 2 high fives from me, which is pretty special. For round 1, to my left, we have Ellen. How's it going, Ellen?
I'm good.
So you are the show's editor.
Yes, I am.
That will get you no special treatment whatsoever. I'm just going to put that out there real quick. You make me look good every week, but it's not going to get you anywhere today. High fives mean a lot. I don't give them out willy-nilly.
I think it'll get me somewhere when I'm editing.
Oh, so it's blackmail. You're going to blackmail me? You think that's going to get you anywhere?
Super.
All right, I'm going to talk to my favorite contestant for this round, officially, Chris. How's it going?
Going good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Well, I was. I just got blackmailed by my editor.
But you have a sweet
screen.
jacket, so you win.
Yeah, I
win.
do. You're right. Thanks, man.
Anytime, brother. Sweetest jacket in the business.
That was just a pat.
I know. I'm doing the point.
It's not the prize. I give pats away pretty frequently. Not high fives though. That's very special.
Yes.
You have to win.
You have to earn the high five.
Yeah, exactly.
Rules.
All right, so you ready? You ready for this?
Okay. Yeah, let's do this.
All right, first debate topic, bedtime stories versus ghost stories.
All right. I'm going bedtime stories on this for the fact of, think about it. Bedtime stories, you're a little sleepy. You know, when you're a little kid, mom and dad reading them to you. You kind of get into it. Next thing you know, you're out. You're sleeping. Think about it. Bedtime stories, you get like a little bit of creative, a little bit of fun, imagination. You're not scared like crapless. You're not like peeing your pants. You're just like all happy with marshmallows and rainbows and unicorns. And occasionally puppies. Woo! Puppies.
Yeah, all right.
But see, that's the point of ghost stories. They're to keep you up. Like, think about a sleepover. You don't want to fall asleep. You want to stay up as long as you can with your friends. So you have a round going ghost stories. Who can tell the best ghost story? You have fun making up stories, plus you get to stay up later because, you know, you're scared about the stories, and you can, like, hug each other and, like, stay with each other through the night because you're scared.
And as long as everyone's peeing their pants together, it's not weird. As long as everyone's so scared that they pee their pants, then it's okay.
The thing is, like, who wants to be scared that long? And that and the fact that nobody really comes up with any good horror stories, unless you're, like, a professional at it.
I mean, obviously, any kind of ghost story might make Chris pee his pants.
Yeah, I don't like horror stories. I'm not a scary person. I like being scared.
I don't
mind if somebody comes out and goes boo, and I'm like, oh crap, that's cool. But being in sheer terror for like more than like 20 minutes is not a fun time.
I don't know who else would be scared enough to pee their pants except you.
Obviously, yeah, a lot of people would.
By a ghost story?
Ghost stories? Yeah. I've seen things. Oak Hall is haunted. Facts of life. Oak Hall is haunted.
Oak Hall is haunted.
Yes, Oak Hall is haunted.
Okay, so let it be known Chris pees his pants.
Yeah. That happens.
Some mudslinging. Blackmail, mudslinging.
Yeah.
Ellen will do anything for this high five.
I don't stoop that low.
Yeah, I know. I know you don't, Chris. I'm going to have to give it to her, though.
That's fine.
It kind of worked. The blackmail I didn't like so much. The mudslinging kind of worked. So, first point goes to Ellen, and the next topic is escalators versus elevators.
Well, I mean, elevators is the fast way to go. Can't really go more than 1 floor at a time with an escalator. I mean, you could, but it'd be an awfully long ride. And elevators lift you up to, the penthouse. You can't get there by escalator.
That's true.
But the thing is with elevators, if they break, you can't use them ever. And to quote the great late Mitch Hedberg, if escalators break, temporarily stairs. Sorry for the convenience.
Except for the idiots who are like, I've been stuck on this escalator for 5 hours.
Yeah, but those people shouldn't be around. They shouldn't be allowed to use the escalator or be walking unsupervised. But the fact is, an escalator is never broken. It's always there. So if it is going, you're like, oh, I can stand here and go up. Or hey, if you want to start playing games, you want to run down it and be like, oh, this thing isn't working right. It's not working right. You're perfectly fine to do that.
Those British never know how to use escalators.
They don't know how to use escalators.
Let me bring this up to you. Final Destination.
Whoopity-doo. You can still get killed in an escalator. You can still get killed in an elevator. Elevator's even worse. You're trapped in a box and you're dropping many floors. How do you get killed in an escalator? You deserve it if you die on an escalator.
But then again, if you just have untied shoes
Then you pop your foot out of the shoe and you run for it. Meeting adjourned. It's nearly impossible to die in an escalator as it is to an elevator. Elevator is a box.
But you can still get hurt on an escalator
Okay.
way more easily.
Yeah, but
They're sharp. Little kids shouldn't be near that.
if you're in an elevator, it's
All right, Chris, you got this, man.
was gonna
You're
say.
right. You're right. They are very sharp stairs. That's all it is. Moving sharp stairs. They're a hazard. But you're right. Box dropping on many floors. Yeah, you definitely got a good point there. All right, so it comes down to this. Whoever wins this one's going on to the third round to win this high five. Maybe 2. If you ask nicely, I'll probably give you 2.
Ooh.
And that question is pop punk versus pop rocks, the candy.
All right, I'm gonna go with Pop Rocks because think about it. Who doesn't like candy? You have to like candy. And Pop Rocks, they're little fizzies. They're sweet. They're sweet, little bit of fizzies, almost like soda in your mouth, but it's candy. You know how your parents were like, "Oh, you can't have soda. It's gonna make you all hyper." Stick a little Pop Rocks, pop them in there, you're good to go. Nobody knows.
It's like a drug. It's like a little kid drug.
It's like it's little
can
kid
of
crack.
soda?
It's little kid crack, but it's not horrible for you. It's not gonna kill you. It's just like, oh, I'm all hyped up and I'm a little excited for Pop Rocks.
Yeah, all right.
I like candy, but I do not like carbohydrates. So
Then you don't like food.
I mean, I did not say that right. Carbonated drinks and carbonated things.
No carbohydrates, just a side thing. Just wanted.
I don't like carbohydrates.
I said
no,
the
I'm not
wrong
doing it.
thing. Okay.
Just wanted to real quick put that out there.
Stuff.
No carbohydrates. For Ellen. I'm sorry. Continue.
Carbonated drinks.
Thanks for letting me know.
Because they can sting tongues.
I can't see that.
So punk rock. That's like the
Pop punk.
Pop punk.
Pop punk. Yeah.
Right. That's like dressing wild and being uber creative and going crazy with the hair and the clothing and looking awesome.
No, pop punk is basic. All pop punk is pop artists who want to be punk and aren't tough enough to be punk. Like punk is like the Sex Pistols, not Bowling for Soup. Yes, calling Bowling for Soup out too. You guys aren't real punk.
Bowling for Soup's one of our sponsors.
High School
Well, that's
Never
fine.
Ends.
I don't care.
High School Never Ends is an awesome song, dude.
What?
High School Never Ends.
It's not even good. They're not a
High
good
School
band
Never
at
Ends.
all.
Sounds
my
like
favorite
hell.
songs.
All. Pop punk, no. Pop rocks are better. You know what you're getting for it, and it's always good every time.
I may be mistaken, but I believe Bowling for Soup sang Phineas and Ferb's theme song.
Yeah, I don't know.
If
They're
they
one of our
did,
sponsors, but I
if
don't
they
know.
did,
I don't know
kudos
the
to them, because Phineas and Ferb's an awesome show. But that
is.
doesn't take it. But that's not even the point. Even though Phineas and Ferb is a great show, the fact that Bowling for Soup did their does not matter because they're still a crappy band. Whoopity-doo.
All right. I'm gonna end it there. I've made my decision. It's pretty tough because Bowling for Soup is one of our sponsors, but I'm gonna have to give it to Pop Rocks this time around.
Woo! Victory.
Chris, you are. I'm gonna take my chances with you editing and your blackmail. I'm not gonna let you bully me around. Anyway, we're gonna go to commercial break. You'll see Ellen a little bit later in the third round. Stay tuned.